Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. It's run loose here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a canny finish! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Nigeria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross from there's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was
on Siasho free.
And he's in
on the floor laughing.
Howson gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that's delightful. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ruben Neves short changes him with that pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to play it through. Lovely ball and a real... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Olise. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, can they get him away? And this is Hullet. Face-to-face with the keeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Baresi up towards the front line. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Gattuso. Gattuso. Cross into the ball. Header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try. And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bolivia clearly didn't help themselves.
Oh, what a climb! Final touch was poor. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso, strong running down that left flank. Rodri. Nuno Mendes. Kimmich. There he goes, motoring forward. Now it's Mbappe.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And this is Van Basten. Spread it left. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Neves, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Gattuso has given away a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's cut it out. Ruben Neves. Now this could be a chance. Gattuso. Van Basten. Olise. And they win it back again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. And it's Mendes. Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He can get that clear. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that... And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Hullet. He's got away. Davis deals with that comfortably. Belletti. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Rodri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Davis. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The ball has bounced loose now. Look at the space here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 19. Número 25. Entran número 8. Número 22. Se está realizando un cambio.
Vinicius Junior. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Plenty to aim at here. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And it's Rodri. He's on it, can he get away?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's skewed away, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davis. And here's the Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And it's Ibrahimovic. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a great position here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Swings it up to Catalana! It wasn't a great header in the end. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Bolivia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Blessed open room, brother.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Plenty to aim at here. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one.
This whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That was lovely, that.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Maldini. Alexander-Arnold. Gattuso spots it and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. And this is Ronaldo. He's away. A lot of space there. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Defending of the desperate variety. That is good strength. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He shifted it to the flank. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Sends it crossfield. Cross goes in there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gattuso puts his foot on the gas. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Looking for the run. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Roberto Carlos. Maldini. And Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. Gattuso. Now the cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's played into the middle. And that's put paid to a promising move. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Kimmich. Ferdinand cuts it out. Vieira. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's been shifted off it.
Bolivia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
McTominay. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pinches it off him. Strong running down that left flank. He has found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Rummenigge. Spread it left. Now it's Gattuso. He's picked his way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. McTominay. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Bolivia are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Number 17, Rafael Leão.
So off we go once more.
Bolivia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Knocks it into space. Could move up a gear here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Pull it. Rummenigge. And that's another good win of the ball. Roberto Carlos looking to...
Russian 4, killers. Roll, Irish 9-man team, Heider. He has 2 red canty.
Vieira. Pull it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, easy pickings there. Pull it. And he's managed to get free. Now, chance, surely! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise.
Music Elevisola. I didn't know. How you doing, bros?
It's like walking
Good
into
goal.
a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 27.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Bullet. And this is Roberto Carlos. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Rummenigge. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross neatly rises! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. De Jong does well to get it back. Gattuso. Now it's De Jong. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Hullet. Vieira. That is good alertness. Ferdinand makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide.
That's going in strongly.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 11.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Substitution.
Rummenigge gets into a good position. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Over to the left. And that has found him in acres of space. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Number changes then in quick succession.
Roberto Carlos. Number 15, McTominay. Coming on the
Ferdinand.
field, number 25, Nuno Mendes.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. Now that's well seen too. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nuno Mendes. That's a... Oh, what a mistake! He is through here! Oh, nice touch. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be
Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Tries to pass it through. He's a sharp little ball here. He's through now. Goes for a shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Van der Sar. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.